Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Today again is another PEPT hearing, appeal court holding in Abuja, and for a while now it has been always Atiku Abubakar, Labour Party, and the PDP as against inec and the rest. APM have been quiet for a while, and they have decided to put their case on. Of course, in a few hours to come, Labour Party Peter will be going against inec. INEC, APC, Bola Tinubu and Shatima. But meanwhile, something dramatic happened in court this morning between INEC lawyers, APC lawyers, as against APM, and this time around the court reacted. This is getting interesting. I just hope that all of us of politics in Nigeria are watching the judiciary very closely. Before we go into the newspaper to find out what even made Justice Sumani to really shut or intercept the lawyer of INEC over this whole drama, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. I have this very strong and gut feeling that the INEC lawyers are trying and APC lawyers are trying to go on technical grounds. It looks like it's backfiring. An attempt by the President Bola Tinubu and the All Progressive Congress APC to stop the Allied People's Movement, that's APM, in his petition challenging his qualification for the February 25, 2023 presidential election was on Monday, today, rejected by the Presidential Election Petition Court, that's PEPC. Some call it PEPT, Tribunal Court at the end. Okay, well, let's continue. Tinubu, through his lead counsel, Chief Wole Olanikpekun, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, had sought to use the Supreme Court judgment delivered on May 26, 2023 to terminate the APM's petition, but the request was turned down. The grouse of Tinubu was that the Apex Court had resolved the sole issue raised in the petition of APM in the judgment in a suit filed by the People's Democratic Party (PDP). He sought to move the court to invoke the spirit and the letters of the Supreme Court judgment to halt the hearing into APM's petition. The presiding justice of the court, Justice Haruna Simeon Semani, however, disagreed with Tinubu and held that the party cannot be shut out in the face of fair hearing. Justice Semani asked Tinubu to keep his objections against hearing of the petition to the final address stage of the court's proceedings. Similar objections raised by APC through its counsel, Charles Edosumwan SAN, against petition on the same ground were turned down by PEPC for the same reason. Earlier, APM, through its lawyer, Mr. Gideon Ijagbanya, had informed the court of receipt of Supreme Court judgment being sought to be used to terminate his petition. The lawyer said that upon perusal of the judgment by the Supreme Court, he and his legal team concluded that there is life in the petition and applied for its hearing. He, however, sought adjournment till June 26 to enable him to obtain a vital document from the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to establish his case. Justice Sumani, in a brief ruling, rejected a week-long adjournment and fixed Wednesday, June 21, for the hearing of the petition. Let me give you a scenario how it all played out. Now, at the resuming hearing of today, APM, through another lawyer, G.A. Idiagoya, told five-man panel of the court that the petitioner has assessed the Supreme Court judgment but believes it did not touch the grounds of their case. Let me quote him word for word. He said, "We are of the opinion that we can still proceed with our petition." The lawyer, however, asked for further adjournment because certain documents they intend to tender are not in the file that was submitted to us by the previous counsel. Idiagoa sought for another date to open and close his case, explaining that the documents he needs to prove his case is with the Independent National Electoral Commission. Let me quote him. He said, "We have just one witness," he said. Well, counsel for APC, Charles Iwesoye, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, rose up and tried to comment on the said Supreme Court judgment, but Justice Haruna Suman stopped him from talking about it, but to only object to the petitioner's call for adjournment. He said, "I leave that to your Lordship." Igbohoye replied, "Obviously, it's getting interesting." Tinubu's counsel, Wole Olanipekun urged the PEPC to note that as a senior lawyer, it was his duty to explain to them that the Supreme Court in the case between PDP and inec and Tinubu come to the conclusion that no court has jurisdiction. Before Olanipekun could even end the statement, Justice Haruna Suman interjected, saying, "You can't shut them APM out. You can't shut them out from going ahead with their petition." Olanipekun then agreed to an adjournment for Tuesday, but the panel adjourned to Wednesday for hearing. Recall that Supreme Court had actually given a verdict berating the People's Democratic Party for trying to mislead the public and the court by aligning or alleging rather that Shettima was the APC senatorial district candidate for Borno State when he accepted to be Tinubu's running mate prior to the February 25th presidential election. This is getting interesting. What the lawyer of APM is saying is that, yes, we have seen the Supreme Court verdict, but where we are coming from is not touch the grounds which we want to lay our petition on. And the APM lawyer have changed. Before they were having a previous lawyer, for whatever reasons, the APM said they wanted the matter to lie low for a little. Now they're now saying they want to open and close the case, but they have checked the cross of the whole thing and said that they have legal grounds. You can still move. Olanipekun, son, wanted to come with the spirit and soul of Supreme Court. He said, please, they keep that spirit and soul one side first. They have a right to file a case. Don't shut them out. Whatever it is, place it in your final address. You usually object and put it in your final address. I will object. I will say it in a final address. Say it in your final address. If you want to object to the adjournment, go ahead. But that they have a case to answer, say they should not answer it. How? There's this legal thing about if a case is in Supreme Court, if that has been trashed, I could still remember they kept giving fines against those who keep bringing cases. Then I think one presidential candidate from the United States of America, who was based in the United States of America, a medical doctor, was also fined for bringing, they call it fictitious cases. But Olanipekun is saying, Justice Haruna is saying, the judge, the lawyer here, is saying, yes, we have seen the Supreme Court verdict, but we're saying that the grounds we are coming from, the Supreme Court didn't touch it. And the vital document we need is still in the custody of INEC. INEC, release this document now. Release the document. The taxpayers' money was used to conduct the election. Allow every legal team to have access to those documents. Those documents are not private documents. They're public documents. They're meant for Nigerians. You have conducted a public election. Make those documents public. Stop, using these delaying tactics. Allow this thing to flow freely. Let it flow. Shit is free, fair, credible. Open those documents for all to have, all assembly to have access to. After all, by right, this thing ought to have been done online real time. But for whatever reasons, it was not done. You said they had technical glitches, and it was not done online real time. Then please make the documents available for all to see. Let's go wrap it up. Let's proceed our conversation. Keep it there with us.